Hello, I'm back. So yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since the last upload. The reason behind that is because unfortunately 2.5 weeks ago on my way to work on my push bike, I was hit off on a roundabout by a car. Um, so yeah, luckily I was okay. Unfortunately the bike not so okay. Yeah, the steel gravel bike is not in a good shape, and it's going to need replacing. So yeah, because of that, I've not really been in the right headspace to be filming and talking to the camera. So just had a little break from it. And another reason really is that we've been moving house, and also last week I was on holiday. So it's been a busy couple of weeks, which has meant that the filming and the progress on the bike has just fallen behind a little bit. But I've still made progress. So the last video was building the wheels. So since then I've put these tyres on. So if anyone's interested, they're Continental K112 on the back and a Continental RB2 on the front. So it is a classic sort of tread pattern and design, but with modern technology. So new tyres, inner tubes, rim strips, and then obviously the wheels have been rebuilt with stainless steel spokes. And then yeah, obviously already built the carbs, but I was only able to do so much whilst I had the bike at the storage unit, because there wasn't really any room to work on it, and the opening hours were pretty restricted. So I was just able to go there, get off some bits that I needed to, and then take them back to my parents' house and work on the bits there. So now that the bike's in a fixed location and we're going to be living here soon, I think it's going to be easier to make progress on the bike, which is going to be exciting. So the next job really is sort of stripping everything off of it. So we'll be taking the engine out. Unfortunately, the exhausts are completely rotten, so they're going to need taken off and replacing. Frame powder coated, so obviously everything else needs to be stripped off of that, and then we'll start stripping down the engine and seeing what's going on inside of there. So see what the cams and valves and stuff are like. Obviously, I don't know if the bike starts or what it's like inside. It was just bought as a non-runner barn find. And then some other progress that I've got, which is quite important really, is I've received the dating certificate for this bike, which proves the model and the year for the bike, which I can send off to the DVLA to get this bike registered in the UK, which is quite exciting. And I'll have a proper plate for it rather than like a Q plate or something. So the fact that the age of the bike's been confirmed means that I can get the other paperwork sent off and yeah, get the bike registered. So the purpose of this video really is just to give you a bit of an update on where we're at and why I haven't uploaded anything in the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks on this bike. So yeah, I'm gonna start stripping the bike down this evening, and yeah, go from there really. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that there for now. So that's the bike as stripped down as it's going to be in this video. So I've pulled the loom right back and disconnected all the lights and taken the rear mudguard off. The HT leads are off, as well as the rest of the parts, apart from obviously the engine and the exhaust, which I'll do in another video. I'm just running out of time a little bit for today. So yeah, that's about it, I think. So I might do a video on my gravel bike and just go through sort of what's happened and maybe strip the gravel bike down and just sort of see the extent of the damage caused by being run over, basically. So yeah, I might do that in the future, but I am just currently waiting for the insurance, so I don't want to start stripping it down just in case someone wants to come out and assess the bike or whatever. So yeah, that might be a future video. Other than that, it's just going to be carrying on with this, and then maybe I'll build another gravel bike or buy another gravel bike soon. So yeah, I hope you like that. If you haven't already, then please give me a subscribe. We're stuck at about 500 and something at the moment, so it'd be cool to see the channel grow a little bit more. So yeah, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers.